also would like to recognize, as we have from time to time, the ambassadors to Nebraska's big rodeo. Now these girls will be carrying flags that are extremely important in our game at the Burwell Rodeo. We'll be naming them to you individually a little bit later on. My friend, Benny Butler. Close by, and we will skip one and go to the fourth generation band. He is the breeder of bucking bulls and the absolute #1 in the nation. That is our friend from Oklahoma, Red Butler. There is a pretty little lady that's 9 years old and just about as tall as her dad. She happens to be the young daughter of Red and his wife Tracy, and she is a jewel. That is my friend, Taylor Butler. All right, now friends, allow me to take just a little bit of time, because you see, we are talking about the longest running name in all of professional rodeo in the livestock industry. So now we've talked about generations. Now you're wondering, where will it go from here? Well, if you look at that little 6-year-old dude looking you right in the eye right now, I can tell you where it's going to land. His name is Jake Butler, and he is an outlaw. That's him right there. I'm joking, of course. Now if you'll do it for me just one time, collectively, thank you to the Butler and Son Rodeo Company of Oklahoma. I'm going to keep it right there on the track, if I may. One of my longtime dearest friends, the greatest performer we have ever had among our specialty act division of professional rodeo. He has been invited and graciously accepted the invitation to serve as our Grand Marshal for the year of 2013. We have seen his association in Hollywood, in New York City, in Paris, in Australia. The list goes on and on. Personal friends of the late Gene Autry and Roy Rogers, but he is undoubtedly the most accomplished trick roper and rider that we have ever seen in our life, and a great, great trainer of young people in the game. I will first of all ask you to welcome him, and then ask him to stay for a moment. I have a couple of other people I would like to acknowledge. The man I'm talking about is, from Weatherford, Texas, the famous J.W. Stoker. You see the girls right over to his right? You will recognize one of his longtime students, and she would tell you quickly, had it not been for J.W., his knowledge and his generosity, she would have never had the career that she did. Linda Cassidy says thank you here tonight for what Jay has done. Now over on the black horse, I had the luxury of watching this pretty girl grow up in our game, and she developed into what I can seriously tell you that in my life's career, the best female trick rider that I have ever seen in rodeo. She was trained by J.W. She competed, or performed, maybe a better term, her final time right here at this rodeo in 1976. We recognize Dolly tonight, currently as one of the top secretaries in our rodeo game. We will never forget her talents on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, Dolly Butler Riddle. Let's hear it right there. Thanks to take turns I believe Neil, who is the veteran who goes so well, great world champion, on the red wagon, Sean Hands Black. They're lining up, getting ready. Listen for the horn. Here we go, the first wagon ready to ball running. Look at We nominate people for our Specialty Acts Awards, and annually, for almost a half a dozen in a row, this young lady has been nominated. No surprise to anyone, you see how skilled she is in riding that black team. Well, she started her career as a trick rider and certainly has not given up on that by any means. But she had a taste for some things that might even have been a bigger challenge. I hope you will let her know how much we appreciate her being here tonight. That is Melissa taking her first bow for you. So, while I haven't a clue on how in the world you ever do this, standing up on a horse, guiding him, coaching the horse into either a walk, a canter, whatever the case may be. So while I have that history to show you, she'll show you that it isn't all difficult. Look at her dance around from one horse to the other. And then, what's she doing now? Riding backwards? That's probably what I would do, but not intentionally, okay? I hear you over here. Thank you for doing that. That's okay. Anytime you want to cheer her, it is good to do. So I'm wondering, Melissa, if J.W. Stoker suggested that you do this. So now she guides the team with one hand, spins her rope with the other. Have you got a match, Melissa? Hand me a match, will you? Don't have anything to do. She is really happy tonight. Isn't she wonderful? She just does that so good. That is nice. This is the only part that I will not endorse, because I know how dangerous it is to jump your own team. It's dangerous anyway to jump a horse over any kind of a fence or a challenge bar. But when you do this on a pair, you better hope that they have the same mindset. If one horse decides to jump and the other one doesn't, then you have to decide which one you want to ride. Here we go. Timing, balance, up, over, yeah. Nothing to it when you do it like that. That's good. Thank you, Melissa. Did you hear me say a little earlier that this is Melissa and Company? Well, Melissa, maybe it's time that we meet the company, huh? And here she is. I love it. 7-year-old Shyla and Maximus. She said, I don't want to put Mom in the shadows, but folks, you ain't seen nothing yet. There. Took a little bow. Everything good? So, Shyla, in case you're wondering what your mom did a while ago, that was one of them right there. Spinning the rope. So you're doing the right thing. But you know what she did? She did it standing up. What do you think? Like this, you mean? Oh, okay. No step for a stepper, is it? Oh, watching her work. You just have no idea how special that is. Love that little girl. I mean, she is about test. She said, I watched J.W. Stoker movie one time, and he put his horse up on a pedestal, and did some kind of an Indian painting. I don't know. She said, I'm going to try something for you folks. See if I can do it tonight. All for me. All for me. So, that's what it was. That was it right there. She said, no, you don't let go real long. Not at any one time. Never been a good idea. Melissa, are you certain this is a good idea? A year ago we tried this, and the pony just ran up there, stopped, looked at the pole, turned around and left. I hope people do the same thing. You okay? You okay? You okay? She did! Look at her! I'm telling you. That, my friends, is exactly what we stated a little earlier. That is Melissa Navar and Company, meaning Melissa and her little daughter, Jaya.
Okay, we'll get that. Which one?
Well, we just show him and Jane on it.
Yeah.
Fixing the washing.
Yeah, and then I'll take the mic back off and just get some video of that.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Say your name.
Great. Yeah, I guess just to start off with, will you say and spell your name and then tell me?
Yeah, Richard. Doctor's called, and it's 4 to 8 days today.